Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome to Angelic Waves, a fantasy visual novel slice of life kind of game where we, as the protagonists, have three hopefully wonderful neighbours that have moved into a suite 2 floors above us, and hopefully we'll be able to have a grand time. New game. Let's see. It's another average afternoon for me. Let me introduce myself. I'm Maxwell Cross, only just 22 years old, and I work at a retail shop. Gosh, I'd love to be 22 again. Or 21 actually. My social life is mostly just chilling with friends and visiting my family. If only we can do that more often. I live alone, and I'm currently out of luck in terms of romance. Aren't we all in some ways? 50% off order now. What are we ordering up there in what's near the traffic lights? Right now, I'm on my way to my friend Benny's house along with his wife Jenny, the house we called the Law's house. I finished my morning shift at work and started thinking about what dinner they're having right now. I imagine some chicken stew, stew, a bowl of noodles and lots of other things. My mouth waters at the thought of it. My mouth waters at the very thought of food. It might be a bit selfish, but I can't help being hungry. Soon enough, I arrive at the house. I knocked a few times on the door. I know you're there. Maxwell, hold on. He opened the door. Hey there, this is my best friend, Benny Law. I knew him from secondary school. He's now a journalist at the Hollington newspaper Telegraph. Still looking sharp as a 22-year-old, whereas I look the same as ever. Is that your loudmouth friend again? Jenny appeared at the door. Hey, I'm not loudmouth, and this is Jenny Law, Benny's wife. She's a tough woman with an even tougher attitude. She looks pretty, but underneath she's as ferocious as a shark. Have you ever said that to her once? And speaking of which, who is she calling a loudmouth? I haven't said anything yet. Exactly. You can't prejudice some. Well, you can't. They probably actually have already met one another. But I decided not to dwell on this. I need to say something before things get too strange. Hello, Benny. It's nice to meet you, Jenny. May I come in for this wonderful dinner? You only say it's wonderful because it's free, right? No, I say it's wonderful because it is wonderful. I gave out a half-hearted laugh out of desperation, yep. Oh, Jenny, you know me so well. Totally, I've been able to read you like a book ever since Benny and I started dating. The heat between Jenny and I become more and more tense, but in a comical way, not an argumentative way, indeed. Anyway, you two, let's start for dinner. About time. Thank you, Benny the Saviour. Thank you very much for intercepting and saving the argument. Not argumentative. Comical. Competitive. As I step in the Law House hall, I can smell the food on the table. I scanned my eyes across the table. Spaghetti bolognese with vegetarian meat-free meatballs and barbecue sauce on the side. And the bolognese is meat-free as well. Such a healthy meal on a good afternoon day for a busy and normal day at work. What could I say about this good meal to my lovely friends? My, oh my. A spaghetti surprise! Close enough to noodle surprise, but who cares? I know this is your favourite type of meal, so I just said, what the heck? And I made it. You knew I was coming round. You know us so well, dear. Again, I've known you since we were dating. Well, time for us to eat. Bon appetit. As I'm about to sit down at the table, Jenny tapped my shoulder a bit hard and gave me a sneer with her shark-like eyes. What? Hey, you know the rules of this household. Remember to wash your hands. Wash your hands before touching your food. You know how the boss works her ship pretty tight. Yeah, that's good manners. Yes, madam, I'll do that right away. Off to the bathroom I go. A couple of minutes later, as we finish our dinner meal, the three of us go to relax in the living room. We'll talk about our days, with me being at my work, Benny with his newspaper work, and Jenny who only had to do some housework. We laugh and talk for a while. It seemed pretty average for us. We've known each other for a long time and I kind of like it that way. Just me, the average boy, Benny, the average working man, and Jenny, the average housewife. Something tells me that this is not going to be so average at some point. But there's something important I need to do first. I need to perform number ones. Excuse me, I really need to go to the bathroom. Oh my gosh, I just cleaned that downstairs bathroom this morning. Make sure you don't leave a mess. I rolled my eyes and walked to the bathroom. She's serious, you know. As I came out of the downstairs bathroom, I saw a magazine on a shoe rack and peeked at it. Light Seekers Monthly, it said. But forever angels are soon coming to save humanity. Is this somehow reminiscent towards the plot of this game? Like somehow we're going to get visited in the night or something like that. I don't know why I took interest in this, but I figured I might ask Benny and Jenny about it. It would be a good icebreaker to talk to them. That's why I've decided I'll never eat pork again. You never know what they put inside. Oh yeah, I understand all that now. Well, time for me to join in this conversation. I'm back again! Both looked pleased at me. Time to make my move about that magazine. Hey, can I ask you a question about something I saw on my way back here? Sure, go right ahead. It's this. Oh, that one. Well, earlier this afternoon these people were asking me about joining a revolution. Something with these Forever Angel magazines. I couldn't really turn them down, so I took a few, and then they left. Not like I'm going to read them, though, I mean, it sounds pretty ridiculous, doesn't it? I figured that was Jenny would say. I would do the same thing as well, but then Benny has a strange look on his face. What's wrong, buddy? What are you making that face for? I just remember what that thing is. Forever Angels. There was a pause between us for a few seconds. Hey, Maxwell. Do you remember our history teacher talking about a war back in the medieval times? Where there were these types of angels called Forever Angels. I try to remember. I can only recall a little bit. It's a history lesson, after all. Who remembers those? Their history, anyways. I only remember there was some kind of selfish king. Then something with the women, and then they sent all the men to a war. Then there was a priest that prayed to the gods, and somehow angels came from the sky and joined the men. Then something about children. Yeah, somehow that came about after the angels joined the men to fight. I was surprised with how much I actually remembered Remember Jenny? Okay, Jenny was bewildered, looking at us like we were professional historians. Look at me. Do I look like a historian to you? Gosh, you boys are weird. Hey, it's called being smart and all that, Jenny. Have you ever tried doing that? I'm joking. We're discussing history. How is that weird? You almost got it. I'm impressed that you remembered that. Okay. I'm surprised too. It's ironic, because I'm doing a report about the medieval history of this city's history. Despite the fact that I passed my English A-levels years ago. Thanks for gloating. What's your point, and what exactly did I get wrong about the story? All that I know so far is that the king at the time, King Craig, wants to kill all the newborn girls and make an all-men army. Why would you want to kill all of the females? That makes no sense. Like, okay, this is a selfish king, but like in the future, you're gonna have to reconsider the population aspect and the reproduction aspects. Like, if you notice a sudden decline in the population and a sudden decline in people, then this is the reason why King Craig. It's a stupid plan, but it worked at the time. But because of what he did, there wasn't enough people to bring out the new Exactly! Only the royals or upper class people could choose to have a female child. The lower class had to have a boy, and if they had a girl, she would be killed. You know how it was back then, men was... Yeah, unfortunately that was the case. And unfortunately, even in 2020, that there is still that case nowadays, which is stupid. Like, why can't everyone just be equals? But as the men got older, there weren't enough females to breed with, so the population suffered. There was the war going on, obviously, and most of the men were sent out to defend their homeland from the invaders. But thankfully a priest named Chris Blammy went to his church and prayed to God, hoping to be sent some women to make sure that his people wouldn't die. The next morning a group of women pop out of nowhere from a forest and enter the town of South Hall. They said they were angels from above. Since then, more babies have been born and the population has gone back to its original state. Who knows? Maybe we're the descendants of the angels. Maybe. Me and Jenny looked weirded out from Benny's knowledge. That's why he's such a genius at work. Did you follow this, Jenny? I don't know. Something about a bad king who kills all the daughters and a priest who prayed to God so that the population wouldn't be so low. Then some angels came and brought the population back to normal, right? That's awesome that you remembered that, darling. Why do I feel like I'm always the odd one out when this type of topic comes up? I try my best to get my head around it, but what does it matter? It's ancient history and it probably isn't even true. Do you believe any of it? I'll believe it if I see it. Angels from the sky. I doubt it. But really, forever angels? What type of angels are those anyways? They're angels, but they live forever. Imagine how boring that would be. In Christian religious beliefs there are 7 types of angels. The forever angels are a group of angels called virtues. There's a quote about these virtues. These angels watch over the centuries of free will and provide the tools needed along the sacred path back to God in order to make choices, learn spiritual lessons, and overcome karmic debt. Again, me and Jenny look weirded out. Who are you? And what have you done to my husband? It's still here. I'm just researching some history. Hey, I know him well enough to know that he can obsess over something small and still be cool at the same time. Exactly. That's one of the reasons I married him. Idiot. All 3 of us have a nice laugh to each other. Well, Maxwell, it was a nice topic to talk about. I couldn't agree more. Even though it was a strange icebreaker, it's still fun to know about history. What can't I talk about? I have some other topics in mind. After that, we'll talk some more. And some more. And some more. A few moments later, it's time for me to head home. I said goodbye to my 2 best friends. I just wanted to say, thank you for the dinner and thanks for having me around this evening. But you told us you have a day off tomorrow. That's why I'm getting some sleep for tomorrow. Well, if you need anything, just text me. Sure, why not? I'll see you both next time. I'll start walking away from the house, as one does. A couple of minutes later, I arrived at the street near my apartment. As I was coming to the entrance, I saw a moving van. Ooh. Is this where we're going to meet our 3 other main characters of the game? I was thinking there must be some new people coming into the building. I don't mind. I just need to remember where they are living. Well, it's not my business. Time for me to rest. As I'm about to enter the lobby downstairs, I noticed a girl was struggling with her boxes. Oh boy, oh boy. I decided to help her out just to see what type of item she was carrying. Hey, excuse me, do you need some help? A little help would be good, thank you very much. I helped her with the box to the stairs, then we carried her down. She looks bashful and kind of shy from her body language. You're moving into here, right? Oh yes, we're moving up to the suite on the 4th floor. So if my calculations are correct, if we are 2 stories below, then that means we're on the 2nd floor. 4 minus 2 is 2. Seriously? The super expensive suite upstairs at the top? I had a mini heart attack when I heard that. She stares at me. Time for me to make some small talk. You must be really rich to get that place. The lady laughed shortly. Yeah, we saved up a bit. but we just have to manage and get to the end. So that's good news. Plus, I heard this place has a good social area. Do you think so? Wow, this place must bring on a lot of attention. The area does attract some university students nearby, and I'm living in there in a well-known apartment. So I must nod yes with some clarification. She made another short laugh. I'm guessing she likes my tone. Who knows? Maybe I'm a charmer. Oops, where are my manners? I'm Glean Harp. My name is Maxwell Cross. Nice to meet you. I politely shake her head. She has a nice smile. It's like she hasn't seen a kind person in a long time. Now I need to ask some personal questions. I heard that she was travelling with some people. How'd you know that? So, who are you moving with? A husband? Boyfriend? Were you rich family? Glean looks sheepish. Well, no. You see, as she about to slowly answer my question, another girl has entered the scene. She appears to be a black woman, okay, quite tall, and about the same age as the two of us. Hey, is this man troubling you? No, Roya. He's been quite pleasant to me. Okay, I believe you. Hello there, I'm Roya Gold. Nice to meet you. From uneasy to easier and relaxed, I see her as alright. Thanks, Roya. My name is Maxwell Cross. Since we both girls know each other, now I'm going to ask if they both live together. It's going to be a weird question, but I decided to ask it anyway. So you both live together? Why, yes, we're just close friends. You okay with that? Absolutely. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that as well. It doesn't matter if you swing one way or the other way. It's perfectly okay. She's right to pass out judgment on me. Maybe I'll do it if people need to get to know me before I need to get along with them. Sure, don't see a problem with best friends living together. It's quite uncommon, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Likewise, I like your attitude, Maxwell. Anyway, you know Annabelle has finished organising the living quarters, right? So there's a third person as well. Oh, I need to thank her for that. Rhea turned her head against me. So, you live here, Maxwell? Yes, I live on the second floor. Looks like Rhea just remembered something. Right, I need to give out the pavement to the moving men. Be right back. Rhea leaves the lobby. What are you up to today? Just had a busy day at work. Then I went to my friend's house for dinner. She gives me a nice smile. It's kind of growing on me. I heard someone rushing down the stairs like boulders coming down a mountain. Hey, what took you girls so long? I'm the ones who doing all the hard work while you two of you just... Exactly. Another girl's up here. She must be one of them. She must be one that they call Annabelle. She appeared to be a bit shorter than them. Don't make any short jokes, okay? Asian with spiky hair and smiled like strawberries. She looks at me suspiciously. So who are you? And why are you talking to my girls? Hey! Friends! Friends! That's all we are, friends! And by the way, do you get a bill every single month that has their names on it? Sweetheart, this man helped me with these boxes from the van. The young lady has turned to me, although she doesn't seem angry. I need to watch out for these types of girls. Their attitude seems to be quite hard to pin down. Anyway, my name is Annabelle. Nice to meet you. My name is Maxwell Cross. I've become tired of saying my name over and over. No more new people, please. I wish I could have just introduced myself to all three of them at one time, so that I wouldn't have been able to say my name 3 times rather than 1 time. Roya has returned to the scene. Alright then, the men have been sorted. Wait, what? The men have been sorted. What the... Okay, what's next, Gene? Jeline? I guess just take these few boxes to our suite, fix up the living room and our bedrooms. I want to give my first impressions of these 3 women at my side. All looking lovely with nice personalities. It's time for me to show how helpful I am. Let me just take 2 boxes, 1 on each shoulder. Actually, I don't mind lifting those boxes for you girls? Oh no, I heard it, you must be tired from your day. You should rest for now. If this person wants to help us, then we should let him. Yeah, strangers are rarely ever this nice, so we should appreciate that. I guess you're both right. Alright, Maxwell. If you want to help, you can... Okay. If you want to help, you can carry those boxes with us to the top floor, okay? I was just a bit confused because there wasn't a comma between you and can. Alright. I don't mind. I'll look at the box. It's quite manageable for me. Not too heavy, not too light. Just regular for me. Just average. I'll make it to the top floor. I've never been to the top floor. There's only one doorway. You could put the box right next to the door. I did as Glean told me to. Annabelle slides in front of the front door. No peeking! It's a surprise. I look puzzled. Why does it have to be a surprise? Are you incidentally preparing it for me? Nah. I don't understand. I believe what Annabelle trying to say is our apartment is unprepared for strangers. That's a good way of putting it. That's a good way of putting it. It means it's unprepared, unpresentable. Yeah, but thank you for your help, Maxwell. You've been a nice gentleman to us, right? For a stranger, I guess. Agreed. I look forward to getting to know you better, Maxwell. I thought that these girls were just judging me, but I'm sort of suspicious with how much they're trusting me. It's like, in a nice way, it is very nice to be able to appreciate and trust people that you've just met. But at the same time, because of the probability of animosity at first sight, unfortunately with people and the ability to prejudice, it doesn't always swing that way, and people are always suspicious and skeptical at first sight. Which is an unfortunate thing, but it's something that you need in order to survive. Like, you can't trust people so easily unless you get to know them. Until you get to know them, sorry. I only just introduced myself and helped them with the boxes. There's nothing too special about that. I think lots of small deeds are very special though. But I guess in this time and place in the world, trustworthy people are really uncommon. Indeed, Maxwell. But anyway, time for me to say my goodbyes. Alright, well, it's time for me to go back to my apartment. But if you need anything, just knock on my door. 2nd floor, 208. I'll keep that in mind. See you soon, and God bless you. Ciao for now. See you later. Hey, all the girls went into their room. I began to walk back to my apartment. Boy, today was really weird. Like, really weird. I had friends with my besties. Like, that wasn't so weird. But the heated topic was a little bit on the outside of a loop kind of thing. And then I get to meet 3 wonderful peeps for the first time as I was making my way back to my apartment. It's almost as if it was fate that we went round to our friend's house to have dinner and then arrived at the perfect timing to be able to A, introduce myself to these 3 new neighbours, and B, get to know them a little bit. Boy, today was really weird. Like, really weird. This is deja vu again. I gently lie down on my settee. Things are getting more and more complicated. First, dinner with Jenny and Benny. Then I meet the 3 girls, Glean, Roya and Annabelle. I think those 3 are pretty good people with their own unique personalities. I wonder what they're up to and why they chose to live here. I should probably ask them that when I see them again. Right now though, I really need to sleep. Hopefully tomorrow is a relaxing day. No day is relaxing. Even if it is a lazy lay-in day, it's still in some way not relaxing. I'll wake up to a nice Friday morning. I think I might be running out of some stuff, so I decided to go shopping. As I was about to head to the bathroom, a strange sound came from my door. Must be the mail. Or one of our new neighbours. I go towards the door. It's just some bills. Okay, I'll probably pay them when I get my next paycheck. I hear another letter fall through the mail slot. Wait, why is it a pink envelope? It's a pink envelope with a love heart on it. That seals it. It's a pink envelope with an invitation inside. Hello. You're invited to our welcoming party. We want to welcome everybody and get to know you all and hopefully become friends. Bring your friends along. There will be food and some music from Glean, Annabelle and Roya. A party, huh? Maybe that's why they didn't want me to enter their suite last night. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing tonight. Hey Jenny, Benny, sorry, we were going to have dinner later, but I was cordially invited to this wonderful new party that was made by our new 3 best friends. But I don't put the fact that they are our new 3 best friends. Grr. My stomach growls. I just had breakfast. It's only 9:30 AM. A bit late, but still. Well, time to change my clothes. Great. I almost ran out of deodorant. I'll smell good for most of the day, but probably not by the time the party starts. So, okay, write that down then on your shopping list. If you do write a shopping list, that is. Deodorant. We cannot run out of deodorant in this quarantine. I need to smell fresh. What? I need to smell fresh for the ladies. That's another thing for me to buy when I go shopping. I come back from my shopping. Oh crap, I forgot the deodorant. You can find this game down in the description below of this video. I arrive at the supermarket to get my usual food and personal items. I've already bought most of the things that I need, but out of nowhere I hear some familiar voices. I turn my head and see the 3 girls I met yesterday. I decide to say hello to them. Hello, girls! The 3 girls turn their heads towards me. Oh, good morning. Hello, Maxwell. Hiya. I'm guessing this is your first time being here, right? All the girls have a guilty look on their faces. Looks like you got us. We have to check out some snacks and party food for our party tonight. Being prepared for social events is what we do. So, what are you here for? This is where I usually get my groceries. Oh, my apologies. I thought someone just following us. Rhea laughs what she just said off like it was nothing. I wonder why she said such a thing to me. Well, since you probably know the store pretty well, could you show us where the party food is? Sure thing. It's not that far from here. Let's go. Right as we're about to go, I turn behind me. Glenn's whispering to the other girls. Already? We both go ahead, leaving Roya and Annabelle behind. What? We reach the frozen food section. It's where some of the party foods are, yay! Alright, choose your pick. Sure, thanks. She grabs some food and puts it in her basket. She turns to me with a lovely smile. So, what do you do for a living, Maxwell? Oh. I work in a well-known retail store as a part-timer. I finished college 2 years ago. Now, I'm just enjoying life as it is. Gling giggles softly. My. Looks like your life is going pretty smoothly. Just going with the flow. Pretty much. Yes, I'm just a cloud that goes whichever way the wind goes. Pretty much. What about you? What made you and the girls decide to live here? Glean thinks about that for a moment as we're walking along. I think we just wanted to go somewhere new. The last place we lived in was unpleasant, but it was the cheapest home for us at the time. 3 best friends. Well, that makes sense. But also as well, it does reduce the costs per individual if you live with a bunch of friends. But then there's the downside of, if you live with people, you get to know sides of them that you would not normally know about, like their homely life. Well, that makes sense. Glenn shakes her head in approval. Royal walks up behind us. Hello, greetings. Looks like you got your food. That's right. Hey Maxwell, do you mind taking me where the drinks are? The drinks? Yeah, okay. It's not like they're hard to find. I mean, like, we've got boxes and boxes of stuff that looks very similar. And then we have stuff that are in bottles. Still, it's nice to know where they are. I guess she just wants to spend some time with me. Alright, I'll show you the way. Roy's expression changes from unsure to happy. Alright. Okie dokie. Roy and I reach where the party drinks are and Glean went went the other way. She starts taking drinks off the shelves and putting them in her cart. So, were you born in this town? Yeah, born and raised. That reminds me of a character from Love Esquire, actually, when I hear that, born and raised. Back in my youth, the playground I spent the most of my days. I see. So you're a familiar face around these parts? Yep, people know me around here. I'm a cool guy. Not self-proclaimed, they call me a cool guy. Trademark, I'm a cool guy, by some random person. That's a bit of a lie of the cool part, but I'm not worried about that. Hey, this may sound weird, but what are your plans for the next 5 years or so? I don't know. I'm going to count the number of heartbeats that I produce in a day, every day for the next 5 years. If I'm going to work out an average, a precise average of how many heartbeats I actually produce each day, on average. Let's continue this conversation, shall we, guys? Alright, that question is pretty weird. I have to pause and think about it. I guess maybe live in a bigger house, have a girlfriend or wife, and live a basic... What do you mean a basic life? Are you saying that having a beloved one is basic? Like, I don't view that as basic at all. As somebody who's never been in a relationship before, I would find that to be pretty fun and pretty wholesome. But then again, there's still the journey to get to that stage, though. She nods in agreement. I can see that. It's pretty good that you've already got plans for your future. Anything can happen. Guess I'll just wait and see. You're not too worried though, right? Maybe. What can go wrong will go wrong. I like that attitude. It's simple, but it probably makes your life really easy. Yes, emotions suck. What a nice compliment. Alright, I have what I need. Let's go back to Glean. Is Annabelle going to request something now? Right on cue. We'd start to see a trend here. Glean wants us to show where the party food is. And then Roya wants us to help her with the drinks. And what is Annabelle going to request from us? Like the decorations? Ah yeah, looks like you both got the drinks sorted out. Men? Yep, all taken care of. You found what you're looking for? Not yet. For a while got lost in this lousy store. Maxwell, will you show me where to get something? Girl, if Glean was here right now... Alright, fine. I'll mind my manners. Maxwell, would you please show me where to get something? Jeez, I feel like I'm nothing more than a tour guide here. You're being a gentleman, okay? What do you need? I was hoping you could take me where the paper plates are. I thought it was along the lines of decorations, but for more cutlery purposes. Oh, it's not that far from here. I'll show you. Okay, I'll go to find Glean. Good luck, you two. Roy has left us with a grin. I'm unsure if it was for me or Annabelle. And is Annabelle spelled... excuse me. Is Annabelle spelled with one N or two N's? Because I'm seeing a recurring pattern that is either one N or two N's. As I took a quick glance, Annabelle gave Roy a thumbs up. I guess it was for Annabelle here. Alright, my buddy, let's march. She got me by my arm and pulled me slowly. What do you mean? How do you even know where they are if you're pulling me towards them? We arrived at the section where the paper plates were. Okay, what do you need from here? Jeez, give a moment to think. There's a lot of choices to pick. I need the ones that look right. That's weird when she suddenly has an attitude. Is she going to be the Tsundere of this endeavour? She chooses some colourful plates and plastic cups and put them in her basket. Score! This is going to look so pretty at the party tonight. Thanks, Maxwell. Let's go. Well, that was pretty quick and simple. I thought we were going to spend like 2 hours trying to dissect the advantages and disadvantages of this particular item and that particular item and the comparison, then go into another shop to see if that is a comparison. I'm joking. So, Maxwell, are you single? Another completely unprompted question. These girls must be wondering what I do for a living. It's almost as if they want to get to know me. Well, yeah, I am single. Why'd you ask? No reason at all, darling. Just nice to get to know you, my neighbour. I scratched my head in confusion. Now I need to know a bit more about her. So, you like things that are pretty? She giggles in a soft tone. You could say that. I like glamour and shiny things, so you're a magpie. Oh, so you're a fashion type of girl. Ah, I guess. Anyways, the others are waiting, so it's time for us to go too. The three girls go to check out their items and I go to a separate register. Alright, well it was nice seeing you all again. I'm going to go check out my groceries now. Really? You could wait behind us? It's okay, you're fine with us. Well, you could stay if you wanted to. The three girls gave me a judgmental look of sadness, departing them of my helpfulness early. Fine, I give in. Who wouldn't? Three pretty women. Okay, I'll stay with you. The girls look pleased. After we paid for our things, we reached to the entrance of the supermarket. So, what's next for you three? Since we've got stuff for the party now, we should look for jobs into the city. Thanks for helping us, by the way. No problem. I'll see you all tonight. See you later. Bye-bye. And just like that, we went for our separate ways. Time to relax back in my apartment. While we still have the imagery of the shopping mall. It's evening. Almost time for the party and I get a text from a friend. It's Benny. I wonder what he wants, sorry. I replied to him. Of course, I'll be okay going there. No need to worry. I wish you could come with me. I might go, but it's movie night for Jenny and I. Huh? Why is Maxwell the person who's saying that? Because it's about Jenny and I. So Benny should be the one, not Maxwell, that's on the text box above. It's a family movie, and at the end, the dog... Aww! No! No, 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 no! No dogs do that. No! No! Oh dear. And Jenny hates when the pets die at the end. But it's good news for me because I get some extra comfort from her tonight. My Benny, the smooth man he is. Well, I could survive without you. I wish I could believe you. Just please don't drink under pressure like last time or the time before that. I let our words sigh. I know. Thanks for being concerned about me. The movie night is about to start. Good luck and stay safe. I'll see you next time. I put down my phone. Tomorrow morning. Hey Maxwell, where the hell are you? I have about an hour and a half left to prepare myself. Hopefully I can get through this party without getting drunk. Are you the kind of guy that does that though? Oh hey Maxwell. I didn't know you were invited. I turned to see my old friend Nathan. He's a banker and is about the same age as me. Oh my gosh. Those eyes stare into your soul and that smile sends shivers down your spine. I knew him from secondary school. He has a reputation of being the class clown. He got in trouble with teachers all the time. But he's a banker, so obviously he developed over time. Hey Nathan, you're looking great. Thanks. I heard about this party from a friend. Hopefully I can meet some nice ladies. I give him a short laugh. Sure, you will. Wait, I thought you were dating someone. Nah, that ended. Like, a week ago. Now I'm a free bird. Good for you. Shall we go in? You do the honors. Ah, thank you very much. And what does the suite look like? I gently open the door. Well, folks, that is all that there is going to be for this time on Angelic Waves. I like the charisma that is going on throughout this particular tale. Like the characters, even though they've just met, like our character and the three ladies that just moved in on the floor, 2 floors above us, there's a comedic aspect to it which I really like. But also at the same time, you can definitely tell there is an edge of romance because they're asking about your life And Annabelle in particular saying, like, are you single? Or one of the other people were like, what are you planning to do for the next 5 years? And I forgot what Glean asked. Glean asked about... I'll probably look at that when I'm editing the video. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you all in the next time of Angelic Waves. Remember, there is a link down in the description below where you can check out the game for yourselves. The demo right now, version 2, is absolutely for free. You don't need to pay anything. And thank you all so much for watching. And remember, stay safe and take care of yourselves.